So I realize this is going to be kind of anecdotal, but it helps illustrate a point that I'm trying to make about how boys are being raised. Over here on a different platform, apparently TikTok doesn't want you talking about other platforms. Anyways, a parent is saying that when her son went to public school and he was just really young, a lot of the female teachers saw a problem with his behavior and labeled his behavior as problematic and wanted him to be medicated. This is one of my concerns. Boys are built differently, they're wired differently, they develop differently. Their normal behaviors during those developmental stages has been pathologized. Their normal behavior is seen as a disorder. The parent goes on to say when he had male teachers, they didn't have any problems with him. They didn't see any problems with his behavior. So when I talk about how men are struggling because they're a product of their upbringing, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. We hear all these people talk about how men are the problem, men are bad, men are this, men are that. They are a product of how they were raised. They're not properly supported, they're not properly taught, they're not properly cared about. Their normal boy behaviors are seen as a disorder and quickly labeled as such by people who just don't want to deal with them. At very young ages, they have been labeled as bad and as a problem. And I've tried to illustrate this point. If you tell a kid that they're bad, they're going to believe it. They will live up to whatever it is that you tell them that they are. You could tell them that they're a vicious predator, and they will grow up to be exactly that. I'm trying to make the argument that we need to better support boys. And I am frankly just tired. I'm dog tired of hearing from the opposite sex about how they wish that there were better men out there. And yet they openly discourage what it would take to raise better men. They want better men until it comes to actually doing something different. Think of this though. We can't even ask them to better support children without them getting all up in arms about it. Again, we need better programs to better support boys as they're being raised. That's how we create better men.